What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Freestyle Blast Flash 3 podcast. I'm DJ Wonder Rican. My guest this month is Jesse B. What's up, my brother?
How you doing, brother, man? Good to see you, man. Thank you for having me on the show.
All right, so listen, you are on the Freestyle Blast Flash 3 for issue 50 for the Freestyle Blast newsletter. All right, so I chose your song because everybody's hype about this song. It's like everybody's like posting it on all social medias, playing it on TikTok. You play it on your TikTok live all the time, along with other DJs. So, and this is one of your hype tracks. So before we get to going, who you going up against? Tell me about Stop Assuming.
The song "Stop Assuming" came into play mid last year. Um, One of my good friends, Jay Mazur, we had a conversation one day, and he says, "Hey, you should get back in the studio, because I had just released the Jesse B Greatest Hits album, and I actually honestly entertained, probably not even recording music anymore, and just kind of like performing only and doing a lot of the Jesse B songs off the Greatest Hits album." Because a lot of people don't know, but I was the lead singer of an old school group called Legacy back in the day. And I also have that catalog of songs. And a lot of the times that I perform, I still perform the Legacy music, and I do perform all of the Jesse B current music. So I was just kind of like entertaining, probably just performing and stuff, and not really thinking about recording. When the record "Why Can't I" came out, it's been about 2 years now since that record came out. It's roughly close to 2 years, and I had a lot of people, some of my colleagues asking me, "Hey, when are you gonna put another song out, man? Put another song. You should put another song out." So Jay Mazur and I spoke, and I said, "Well, if I do it, well, who would I entertain to produce the song, and what direction would I go in?" And he was just like, "Man, there's a great producer, him, Jay Allums, And I was like, "Oh yeah, you know what? He's one of the only producers that I have not worked with. Probably one of just maybe two or three that I haven't worked with, that I would be comfortable with working with. That I love his style and I love his production." So, the call was placed, and the studio time and session was arranged. And Jay Mazur and I flew out to Detroit. We met with Jay Allums, and he received us well. And we got in the studio, and this was the first time ever that I've ever gone into a studio with what I call blind.
Mhm.
Normally, I go into a studio, I already have the song written, what I'm
Right.
going to sing, what I'm going to do. And usually we get a reference track sent to us. And usually I'll write to that reference track, you know what I mean? And I'll go in ready to go. But not this time. This
Right.
time he says, "No, we're going to all bounce our ideas off each other's heads. We're going to go into this blind. Just come to the studio. We're going to write the song on the spot. We're going to put the music together on the spot, everything on the spot." And that to me was challenging. It was one of the most challenging things I've ever done in my life, but I figured, what? Three great minds working together is better than just one. You know what I
Right.
mean? So when we got into the studio, I heard the track that he had already started. The track was beautiful, which is what you're hearing on "Stop Assuming" now. And we started the writing process. And the song is co-written by Jay Mazur, and Jay Allums put his hands on it a little too as well. But fully produced by Jay Allums, and co-written by Jay Mazur. And then Jay Mazur did special ad-lib vocals in the background, and he did a couple of harmonies. And then I just went into the booth, man, and just did my normal thing, sang my vocals, did some of my harmonies, did some ad-libs, and we came out with that project, "Stop Assuming." And shout out to all the fans and to people like you, DJ Wonder Rican, and just everybody that received the record with open arms. I can't tell you guys how happy I am and thankful I am for you guys receiving that song so well. And I appreciate your station naming me Artist of the Month. So I'm
Yeah.
grateful.
Congratulations, brother. Yeah.
Thank you for that. I really, really appreciate that, man. That meant a lot to me. So that pretty much is in a nutshell what happened. We flew back home, and then the label that I work with is DME Music, D Marie Entertainment. She created the beautiful, beautiful cover art and graphics for it. And she put the song on release, and the rest was history. I went on a photo shoot with a wonderful guy named Steve O. He took some great pictures of me, sent me the pictures. I gave the pictures to Dee Marie. We created the cover art, and the rest was just history. So, and now the song is being received well. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell, man. So
So
made the decision.
how's the feedback been with the fans? Like, like what do you see them saying?
Well, like you mentioned early on, the fans received it well. There are already hundreds of videos on TikTok posted with people posting their pictures and videos using the song, and all the DJs are very supportive of it. To my knowledge, pretty much almost every DJ that I've ever encountered with is playing this song. If it's not being played somewhere, it's probably because they don't have it yet, or haven't heard that it's released or anything like that. But in due time they will, and in due time it'll be played. But it's doing very well. There's some FM stations that have already added it out in California and out in Kansas and some other states. It's being added to certain FM radio stations. So the song is doing very, very well, and I'm really excited about just the excitement everybody has for it.
So I know you're pushing it because I see you shared a post where there's a whole bunch of freestyle songs and people are voting for it. And I see you more pushing your song than other artists are pushing their songs. So that's one of the reasons why I chose to get you on, which brings us to the Freestyle Blast Flash 3. So every month, Latif Mercado put me on to, put new tracks on there and see who can take the reign of who's on top. And right now it's Lana Sky. So this is gonna be her fifth month on the blast. All right. She started off with Sweetheart. And after when she won it 3 months in a row, she was given the option of, adding her new song so people can go up against that, and that'll be So Good. So this will be her second month with So Good. And she's doing real well. She gets the votes in. So your job is now, you know, to push it even more. Now I'm there because on the newsletter he has it out. It'll be the three that are up for the month, and then people can listen to it and they can choose who they want to vote for, and
Awesome.
you'll have 7 days to push it. Like you're doing with the voting that you got, but
Yeah,
this
yeah.
one,
Mhm.
this one you got 7 days,
Awesome.
7 days to push it from day one all the way to day seven. So your job is now to try to take her title.
Awesome, awesome. Who doesn't love a little friendly competition? I love Lana Sky, by the way.
Yeah.
She's one of my colleagues in freestyle. And by the way, I believe produced by Jay Allums as well. You know what I mean? An artist that is newly working with Jay Allums, like myself, newly working with Jay Allums. He's taken on a lot of artists that he's never worked with before, and he's taken on working with them. So it was a blessing to, like I said, to work with him. And Lana Sky also had the blessing of working with him. But yeah, send me whatever it is I need to push out to my fans. My fans are great. They'll place their votes. And hey, to me, even my fans, if they want to vote for Lana Sky, by all means, whatever song you feel is the one you like, I encourage you to
Yeah.
vote for that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna push the poll out, and everybody has the freedom to vote whoever they think. And
Yeah.
then if my fans vote for my song, then God bless, and hopefully it all turns out good.
Yeah. So the way I do it, so once, when it's out, I'll be tagging you every day. Day one, vote. I'll tag you and the other two. And then we go from there. And then the main thing is you got to tell your fans, your listeners, your friends, your family, you got to subscribe to the Freestyle Blast newsletter. That's the only
Perfect,
way they're
perfect.
eligible to vote. They can only vote once, but they have to be subscribed to the
Subscribe to
Freestyle
the.
Blast newsletter. Now,
All right,
speaking of
cool.
the newsletter, what do you think of the Freestyle Blast newsletter itself?
I think it's amazing. You said it was 50, right?
Yeah, this issue 50. Yes.
Wow, man. So congratulations to you guys on that. And just congratulations. I admire your consistency with it. I think that it's a beautiful thing. And I'm just blessed and humbled to be a part of it, man. And I thank you for having me in it. I want to, I'm excited to see who comes later down the line in the, in, 51, 52 in the near future. And I think that it's a really good thing that what it is that you guys are trying to do to continue pushing the freestyle genre forward. So, humbled and I'm thankful to be in that issue, man. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So, is there anything like in any of the issues that he's had in the past that stuck out to you? Because it's
Um,
like it's almost like going to school for freestyle when you read that newsletter every month.
Yeah, well, I mean, what stuck out to me when I seen it in the past is just the pride that's taken into going into doing it. You know what I mean? And I just think that anybody that takes the initial time and takes pride in what they're doing, to present something like that, I think that's an eye opener for the fans, and it draws an attraction to it, man. So, really, really impressed with that. I'm sorry, did anything happen
No,
there?
you're good. You're good.
Okay, yeah. How did I know that? Never mind. But it's real impressive. You know what I mean? Very impressive. So, am I there?
Yeah, you're there.
Okay, yeah. A call is trying to come through. Of
No,
course,
I hear you.
when I'm
Yeah,
doing the
yeah.
interview. So
Popular guy, man. Popular guy.
just this whole cruise thing is happening, and everybody's getting prepared. So we're about to take off on a cruise, coming up here Thursday.
What's that
So,
cruise about? Is that the
uh,
freestyle cruise?
It's the Freestyle Latin Cruise. Yeah, this year I'm with Priscilla La Boricua, and there's a lot of amazing artists on there on this cruise this year. So it's coming up here Thursday, and we're gonna go have a good time and put a great show on for these artists. So I hope that the video didn't get paused right now while I was
No,
doing
you're
this.
good.
All right,
Now,
perfect.
question with this cruise, because I've known like Cynthia does the Dream Girl cruise.
Mhm.
You guys perform every night during that cruise, or it's just one show and then you just enjoy the cruise the rest of the time?
Yeah, no, we're one night. So there's it's for the way Priscilla has it set up. It's a two night. And I'm on night one, which is Thursday, and then night two, which is Friday. The other half of the artists will perform at on different time slots. But once I'm done on my day one, that's it. I'm good to enjoy the cruise.
Nice.
Enjoy the islands we're gonna go to, and support my colleagues on their shows, and have a good time.
So, have you done these before? The
Yeah,
cruises.
I've actually this is my second one.
So
So
what's it like? Like with doing it on a cruise besides doing it at a club. What's the difference?
Um, the difference is you're out at sea. You're
Right.
enjoying
Yeah.
pretty much. It's kind of like a nice little vacay, but you get to perform for all the fans that purchased their cabins and stuff like that. And then you get off the boat and you enjoy um, uh, like Puerto Rico or the Dominican Republic or whatever
Mhm.
the case, wherever it is you may be going, to
Right.
Bahamas, wherever. And then you get back on the boat and sail back towards the United States. This one particularly is a 4-day cruise. The last one I was on was an 8-day cruise. So,
So, like, do you get to meet like people who never heard freestyle before and they come to the show?
so absolutely you do. Um, when you book through the freestyle cruise, um, the only way you get to see the show is if you're a part of uh that package of people that
Oh,
purchase,
okay.
because you get a wristband and you're allowed to come in and watch the shows. But sometimes the show is outside, like on the back end of the ship, and then the
Right.
people from the ship will come and they will watch from up top and look down and still get to enjoy the show. And they're just people that I came to book a cruise. But
Right.
everybody that's a part of the event that booked the cabin through the freestyle cruise um, goes to the event and gets to be inside with everybody else.
Nice. All right. So listen, real quick, let in your own words, like, what do you want to do? Like, push it. Like, what do you want to say to the fans, the listeners, the viewers? Tell them why they should vote for Stop Assuming.
Well, I mean, Well, to my fans specifically, when I put out music and I go into the studio, they genuinely appreciate it. You know what I mean? They love to hear, when Jesse B puts out new music. You know what I mean? So they genuinely support, regardless, you know what I mean, because they just have a lot of love for the brand and for freestyle music. For all the new listeners, for everybody that's just learning about me, and the new ears that are opening up to my sound of freestyle music, I just go into the studio and I work hard and I try to give them the best of myself in the music, and I hope it's good enough to win their hearts, and I hope it's good enough to win their votes on whatever kind of polls the song gets put on. I'm grateful for all the fans. I always say it in all of my interviews and all of my lives that we, the artists, are absolutely nothing without the fans. We are nothing without them because they are the consumer. They are the ones that decide I like this song or I don't like this song. You know what I mean? The DJs have their part in it as well. I DJ myself. I grew up as a DJ, as you see me on TikTok DJing. It isn't my job to like a song. It is my job to provide the music to the fans for them to like.
Right.
I can play 20 songs on here and like 19 of them and maybe not like one, but it's not my job not to like it. It is my job to provide it to the fans. That's why it's called a DJ. You're a mobile DJ.
Yeah.
Your job is to provide the music. Now, whether the fans want to like it or not, it is their choice whether they want to like it or not like it, or vote for whoever they want to vote for. You know what I mean? So I just, I work hard at what I do, and I work hard to provide them the music. And hopefully, it's appealing to their ears and it's appealing to their hearts. And hopefully they say, you know what, I really like that Jesse B song. Stop assuming, I'm going to vote for it. And if not, then, they'll vote for the other candidates on there. And altogether, it's a win-win for freestyle, because that means that if you're on something like that, that means that those are great songs that are out. And that means that the songs that are out, the fans have a treat and they have something special going for them. They may vote for one person, but they may long live and love all of the songs on there.
Right, right. So, what are your social medias so people can follow you and keep up with Jesse B?
So basically all my social media is identical. It's Jesse B Music, spelled with two S's and two E's, JESSEE B Music. And that's on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. So they can follow me on all of them. I'm normally on TikTok every single day from 12 noon to 3 p.m., playing the best of freestyle music Monday through Friday. And if they want to join me on TikTok, they can, or they can follow me on Facebook and Instagram for those that are social media traditional, right? And they just don't really like the new things. They can follow me there as well. And they'll get to see a lot of what's going on with me.
All right, cool. So, where can they get the Stop Amusing track?
Stop Assuming is available everywhere: iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, just your normal search engines, Title and everything else, Pandora, wherever. If you have TikTok or Facebook and you hit the little search and you want to add my song to your videos and pictures, it is there available for you to add to your videos and pictures that you post on social media as well. And I got some CDs coming very soon, and I'll be able to sell those CDs to anybody interested in purchasing a CD. I'll get it mailed out to them.
That's dope. That's dope. Any want to give any shout outs before you go?
Just shout out to everybody that was involved in the project. Shout out to DME Music, D. Marie Harris, and Jay Mazur, and especially Jay Adams for the wonderful work he did producing this record and helping me put this record out. Shout out to my good friend Steve O for the photo shoot. Big, big, big shout out to D. Marie for the cover she created on it. Everybody, my TikTok family, and Erica and Susie Marie that support my platform on TikTok every single day. They work hard. They work their butts off. And to most importantly, all the fans out there that have supported me throughout the year and have stayed loyal to the Jesse B brand and continuously push what I do and continuously show up to the concerts and continuously support me. I thank you guys especially, but most of all, my God Almighty. You know what I mean?
All
There's
right.
nothing done without my Lord and Savior God, and my family and my loved ones. My daughter, all of them. Everyone in my life. My
Right.
personal life, my family life. I love them very much.
All right, bro. Thank you, and good luck on this 7 day journey with the Freestyle Blast. Get them votes in, and remember, have them subscribe to vote. All
Yeah.
right. Thank you again. Have a great cruise, and we'll check you out on TikTok Live
Thank you,
because
man.
you know I'm always stopping through.
I
You
know,
know,
and I'm so thankful when you do.
yeah, because I'm at work. I said, hey, let me see. I'm like, oh, let me jump in real quick. And
Yeah.
I can't watch the whole thing, but I just jump in. All right, I listen to some. All right, but keep doing it up, man. I was during when COVID first started, I was on it a lot, but then it died out for me. It died out for me, and then I got on the Triple Threat FM radio. So I stuck with that. And, like when you send me your music, it's been on rotation on Triple Threat. So, matter of fact, your one track that you got with Mia,
Yeah.
that's on there. It's in there. I don't know when, but it's playing when nobody's on. Or if I'm on and I decide to just do a live mix during my show, I throw as much freestyle as I can. You
Well,
know,
we appreciate that. I appreciate the support for any of the records that came off the album, and especially for this new single. So, thank you so much, DJ Wonder Rican, for everything.
you're welcome. All right, guys, we'll be back with more of the Freestyle Blast Flash 3 podcast.
Don't miss the Freestyle Blast newsletter dropping on the 15th of every month. Stay locked in with all the latest news, music, and updates from the freestyle world. It's a free subscription delivered straight to your email inbox. Plus, cast your vote in the Freestyle Blast Flash 3 and choose your favorite 3 feature tracks every month. Subscribe today at www.freestyle.
What's up, everybody? We're back with more of the Freestyle Blast 3 podcast. My guest, the one and only Jake Quan. What's up, my brother?
What's up, my brother, man? Good to see you. Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. And but I'm suffering over here up north in New York with the snow.
Oh, hell no. We feeling some coldness over here too now. We've been dropping to like 37, 27. It's been cold out here too.
That's cold for you, man, because today was like it's 32, and that's like warm for us from what we were dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Because we were like
Oh,
minus single digits, bro. So it's
nah,
been
nah.
crazy. So yeah, we were just like I said, let Florida get some of that.
Oh, we're getting it for real. We've been getting it for the past, 3 or 4 weeks already. It's been cold.
Oh
It feels good though. We got the hoodies on, the little Sherlin jackets and shit. So
yeah, I hear you. All right, so listen, just want to tell you congratulations. I chose your song. Was it chosen? Confess by
confess.
you, Jaquan. Tell me
Yeah.
about this song that we're doing for the freestyle blast, and then I'll explain the rest after.
The song Confess is like what we try to do, me and my team and myself, is like we want to show, when you're in a relationship, you want to be able to express that I confess my love to you. You know what I'm saying? So this was a confession for me to, confess my true love towards the music, my relationship, my kids. It's based on giving that confessing of just love, man, just showing how much we appreciate, everybody and and everything. So I have to confess, to my, my relationship and to my craft. And to, that's how the song is based on everything. You know what I'm saying? So it
Right.
relates. So I heard it, I'm like, man, that song, it made me feel like, you know, so much love that I'm giving and I'm getting and shit. So I love the way, people have told me I love the way the song is because it's confessing, man. It's confessing.
So who was the team that worked with you to put this song together?
My team is my producer, my writer. His name is Blaze Hunter. He's been with me for about 20 years. He's been my writer. He's been my writer down. That's when it comes to the music, he's the guy I go to all the time to produce and write for me and stuff like that. I give him a topic and boom, within 30 minutes he got something for me. He's sending it back. I'm rehearsing and I'm practicing it. 2, 3 days later, we in the studio recording. Like I just finished recording an album, So my goal is now what I'm doing as Jaquan, to me it's no longer about certain things. I'm not gonna pick on that, but certain things. But right now I'm trying to just leave my legacy for my grandkids. You know,
Okay.
I'm about to have three more grandkids this year. I just had one. I just had a grandson just this past Friday. I'm so blessed.
Congratulations, bro.
Thank you, man. I got another little boy from my daughters. I got daughters, and my daughters are just dropping babies at me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm saying to myself, I gotta leave my legacy for my grandkids, because when my time is up, my grandkids are gonna be like, "Ma, who's grandpa?" You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and I want my daughters to say, "Go on YouTube." You know what I'm saying? This is who your grandfather is. This is Jaquan. This is what he left for you. And I want to leave my legacy of the music, so my grandkids, one of them or all of them, could become artists too, and just can keep my legacy going, man. Keep my
That's
music going, keep my name going.
that's good. Even and freestyle don't get a lot of credit. You know, and
Mm,
it's crazy, man. I grew up listening to freestyle. I
yeah,
even yeah, especially like when you first started with the Nasty Boys, I was
yeah,
like, you remember? My gosh, can't remember the guy, but there was a record company that I used to order my records. Remember how you used to pay cash on delivery, the COD? I
yeah.
can't remember the guy's name. Can't,
You
he
listen.
would
You had
like
all
he,
the schools, man. You had
I
all
would
the
call him.
records.
Yeah, because I would call and say, "Hey, what you got new?" He'd tell me. I said, "All right, send it." And I live all the way in upstate, and nobody really listens to freestyle. So I was the one. Me and then my other boy. We were like back and forth freestyle. I said, "What you get?" And you remember back in the day when you play a record and then
Mhm.
towards the end they give you previews of other songs that are coming out.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh
That
yeah.
was that was
They
that
give
was
you your little teasers of what's coming next. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I really enjoy that. I really enjoy. I miss it because you don't
Miss
really get it anymore.
Yeah,
But
miss
it
those.
is what it is. So check this out. So you're on issue number 50 of the Freestyle Blast, Blast
Thank you.
3. And you're going up against the reigning queen right now. She's been 5 months. It's Lana Sky. All right.
Nice. Shout out,
So
shout out. I hope she wins again. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need. We need people that stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? Listen,
yeah,
it's not about who wins, who wins. It's whoever's winning, you stay on top. Listen, I'd rather push that person to continue getting on top.
right.
You know, it's not about me. I'm different, man. I really support the people that I see that's climbing. And you know what? If that person can make it to the top, that's the goal. That's the goal.
That's, so with when we first got her on 5 months ago, we started off with Sweetheart.
Hmm.
And then when she got to the third month, we changed it up and we asked her, say, hey, if you want to switch up the song, you can do that because it'll be your fourth month. So we switched
Nice.
it up on the fourth month. She won it with the new song, So Good. Now she's on the fifth month. So now I have you with Confess, and I got Jesse B
My
with
dude, my
Stop Assuming, which is cool because she's mostly been going up against female artists. And I'm saying,
wow.
man, and I'm trying to like find what male artists are coming out with new stuff. Boom. I saw Jesse. I saw you. I said, I'm hitting these guys up. But
Thank you, man. I really appreciate that.
and then I'm like, I heard the song on Spotify first. So let me hear it, make sure it's not whack. You know what I'm saying? But it's a good track, man. I have it on my likes for
Thank you,
Spotify when I listen on the car. So yep. And I gotta really like it to get it up there. You know what I'm
thank you.
saying?
Appreciate that, man. Listen, I'm trying to put out, good stuff. You know, it's not, I'm not trying to do bubble gum. I'm not trying to do, stuff that it doesn't relate to people. This is relates to relationships. You know what I'm saying? It relates to people that they understand, you know, life, what's going
Yeah.
on and what they're going through, and they obstacles and stuff like that. So I'm trying to do stuff that just keeps you happy, keeps your relationship tight, and strong. And listen, confess, man, confess your love to your partner, to your soulmate.
Yeah.
Confess to your music, confess to your craft. And
And
that's what I'm.
freestyle's always been that way. Freestyle's always been. And
Yeah,
That's what's great. So
Hmm.
going up against Lana Sky and Jesse B, what are your thoughts on that?
Listen, I love it. I love it. I support them both. You know, they they putting out good music. Jesse B puts out hot stuff too. You know what I'm saying? Like I support Jesse B. I like his stuff. You know what I'm saying? Again, if Jesse B wins, dale, because that's my dude. You know what I'm saying? And all I want to see is everybody grow. It's not about, oh, I want to beat them. I want to be the one on top and this and that. Listen, as long as people hear my music and you playing it for people to hear it, I'm happy. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? Because people hearing it is out there. It's for everybody to enjoy, understand it, listen to the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Because I shot a little video with it from my cell phone, and
Mhm,
and I show the lady in the video towards the end. That's my wife. This song was
mhm.
for her. You know what I'm saying? It's for
Yeah,
people to understand that in a relationship you have to have your partner who who you're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And to me, it's like you have to be able to understand the song, listen to it, and express it to your partner. You know what I'm saying? And express it to everybody.
What's up? So let me ask you. So with the Freestyle Blast newsletters on the 50th issue, what do you get out of when you read it? When you read the Freestyle Blast newsletter?
You know, when I read everything that's going on, everybody is really like who's capturing, they seeing it, they writing it, they capturing stuff. And when they put it on magazines and they put it on, you know, on social media, they really expressing what the music is talking about, what you guys are seeing and what you guys are feeling. And when you put it out and everybody to read, I love it because you need to get the word out. You
Right.
need to get the word out. You need to express it. And between the music, the interviews, the magazine and the articles and all that, we have to continue putting the word out of freestyle and the music and the craft that we have.
Now, is there like when it comes to freestyle and like only certain parts of the United States, it's like Florida, New York, California, Texas, Chicago. You you guys ever think about like hitting the odd states, like let's say Wyoming or Montana, those type of.
Listen, if we can get DJs and promoters out there playing our music, we will be out there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Listen, who's making a big, and I gotta put my hat, who's making freestyle big right now and blowing it up to a whole different level? It's Fever Records, Cynthia. Like I'm
Mhm.
watching the cruises they doing. The
Yeah.
cruises is just blowing it out the water. You know what I'm saying? They're doing concerts again. You know what I'm saying? They're doing arenas. Like if we can get DJs and promoters in those areas outside of what we already used to,
Yeah.
listen, it's continue freestyle blowing up. But we need that. We need those DJs out there. We need those
Yeah.
promoters because
Hey,
we don't
that's
have radio. We have you. We have you guys. That's radio for us. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? If it ain't for you guys, freestyle will be calladito.
And what's more cool too with the internet, it's all
Yeah.
worldwide now. Not
Yeah.
like back in the day when we didn't have it. It was just the radio. And
Hmm.
now they can hear it anywhere, even in space if the astronauts up there have their
Let me
apps and boom.
that shit and phone home. I'll be happy.
That's what's up. All right. So listen. So this is the game plan. You got 7 days. All right. 7 days. I'll be I'll be tagging you every day so you can push for your fans to vote for Confess, for your friends, your family,
Hmm.
anybody you know. The person at the bodega at the corner say, yo, songs on the freestyle blast. Now the trick it's no trick, but they have to subscribe to the newsletter.
Okay.
All right,
Send
they
me all
subscribe.
the information
Uh,
until you tag me, and every day I'll just continue
yep.
promoting it. I'm gonna do a video and just get it out there, man.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna
So
give me the green light.
yeah. So it's just simple. They subscribe and then they can vote. And then if you win next month, they're already subscribed. Boom. I say, oh, this is my jam. Click. And
Awesome. Awesome.
and that's pretty. So you got any upcoming shows coming up or anything?
I do. I got a couple of shows coming up. I have a show in Miami. Matter of fact, at the Dolphin Mall. I'm doing a show there for, it's all about, it's about the lowrider car show. It's about, it's a definitely a benefit show coming up. It's for a great cause. And it's I believe February 21st. That's the show I got coming up. I got Cayo Ocho coming up. My boy Kumai Ski, he's doing something in March. He's bringing me back because I missed the other one because my flight got canceled and crap. I was stuck in New York. So he's bringing me back. So we got that show coming up. We're working on a little tour coming up as well. I can't let that out yet, but we're working on a little tour with some people and out towards Texas and Chicago. We're doing that. And then there's another big thing coming up that something in the works that I can't talk about, but it will be out soon. And it's a big move that I'm planning to make, with a label. So it's in the process. We got things going on. My team, my artist, Queen Rage. Queen Rage is my artist. I'm managing her. We right now just finished doing her EP, and we finally finished that. So she got 5 new songs that we just got her in the studio to finish recording. So we're gonna be dropping something new like every 3 or 4 months. We drop something new, and that way we keep the music going, man. Keep the music going, and we're not gonna do I'm not gonna put out one song a year. Now I'm putting out one song every 3 to 4 months because it's my album, and if I don't put it out, nobody's gonna hear the whole album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna want to just hear Confession or Solo Tu or Animal. These are the songs that I did last year. Those were last year's songs already. Now it's the new stuff. I Confess, and I got a couple other songs. I did something with Tito Puente Jr. It's called You Got It, Fire. It has a little bit of reggaeton and a little quick of salsa in it. It's hot. It's Spanglish.
Oh, that's dope. Make sure you send that, because then I'll be playing that on
right now through WhatsApp. I'm gonna have that for you.
All right, sounds good. So listen, man, thank you for being on the show. Good luck. Any shout outs to anybody before we go?
Shout outs to everybody. That's all I gotta say. Shout outs to everybody. Shout outs to my team. Shout outs to you. Keeping the music alive. Thank you for the opportunity to have me on your show right now. And I'm looking forward, man. I'm looking forward for many more things with you, man, and your team. And let's just keep this music going.
That's what I'm saying, man. Freestyle ain't dead, man. We still rocking the house.
I'm still alive. I can't be dead.
Right. All right, y'all guys. Thanks for tuning in to the Freestyle Blast Flash 3 podcast. We'll see you next month. Jaquan, once again, thank you for being on. And guys, see you next month.
Don't miss the Freestyle Blast newsletter dropping on the 15th of every month. Stay locked in with all the latest news, music, and updates from the freestyle world. It's a free subscription delivered straight to your email inbox.